Hello there folks, this is Coolkermit 95, and today I'm doing another game review based on the popular manga and anime series, Saint Seiya. And today I'm going to be playing Saint Seiya Brave Soldiers, also known as Knights of the Zodiac in English, but just call it Saint Seiya. So let's get the game started. Now there's a few selection of modes to choose from in this game. And most of them, and some in the Saint Chronicle mode, you can follow the story from the manga and anime, from the Century story all the way up to the Hades story. And they actually use some Greek mythologies in this game, based on the anime. But we're gonna talk about the story for a while. And you see, I have cleared this 3 chapters of the story from the Century. They actually made a movie based on the Century story, and that was really awesome. There's also the Poseidon story, where you take on Poseidon, who is against Athena. And lastly is Hades himself, Lord of the Underworld. Yeah, that guy is scary as hell. But most of the story follows up from that story. And most of the stories I got S rank in it because it's really tough. And most characters had their different armors too. It depends on the story. Now, in the Century arc, Athena gets hit by an arrow caused by the gods themselves, the gold saints. Oh, sorry, my cow's gone a little blurry. There we go. And basically, the story follows up where Athena gets shot with an arrow caused by the gold saints, who defy Athena as not a god. And the 4 heroes, Seiya, Yuga, Ikin, Shin, and Hyoga are sent to the Century to save Athena before the clock ticks. Now we got the story out. Let's take a look at the gameplay. Now, a few switching the modes here, but you can fight against challenges in versus mode, survival, galaxy war, which is a tournament for some reason, and also train. But for now, we're gonna select versus battle. You can either fight against one player, or against you can fight against a computer, or if you have a friend over, you can do it with 2 players. And forgive me if I move my camera because it's gone blurry for some reason. Ah, jeez, it's gone blurry again. Now, there's a good selection of characters to choose from. I see I got every single character in the category here. Mostly from Seiya, and from the first Bronze Claw. Most characters had the first Bronze Claw in finals, and then Silvers. Depends on the characters and of which one. There's the Gold Claws, which I mentioned from the Gold Saints. The Scales, who are Poseidon's right-hand men. And the Spellips, which are Hades' claws. I'm surprised some characters who actually turn evil, like Saga. Sorry, getting confused. And I also got a DLC character here, Seiya, who has the Odin robe, based on the Athena Odin story in the next game, Soldier Souls. But for now, we're gonna select Seiya in the final Bronze Cloth. And for the opponent, let's see. You know what? Let's put him against Poseidon, the sea god. There's a good selection of stages to choose from, based on the story arc of each one. But we're gonna put him in the Poseidon's throne room, because it looks nicer. Now, I know in the next game, Saint Seiya Soldier Souls was out for the PS4 and PS3, but it follows more story from all 3 stories, except they added another one, which is based on Odin arc, which is the Asgard one. Now, it's basically your average fighter with Saint Seiya characters. The square button allows you to punch and attacks. This triangle button allows you to use strong attacks. You can actually mix the both of them, strong and weak attacks, just like that. And the circle button allows you to use your attacks, like the comic fist, and the meteor fist, and Pegasus meteor fist. If you feel your bar of the 3 bars, you can actually use a bang attack. Not to be confused with Vegeta's attack, if that's what you're thinking of. But yeah, ooh. What? And my big brain full. Let's see what happens. And the attacks are really, really cool. Pegasus Comet Fist. This attack is so cool. And it takes nearly half the damage. The system works in the two round system, kind of like they use in other games like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, which is the last game in the series. If they make another game for the Naruto franchise, I like to see them with the next generation of Naruto, which is Boruto for some reason. Basically, I love Naruto and also other anime, but I will make an anime review sometime next day. And I know I have a little busy schedules in my hand because I'm in holidays for college. Because basically I know St. Patrick's Day is on holidays. You can also block your attacks by holding the R1 button. If you don't want to get any shit. You can also use the L1 and square button to do a throw attack. But the other cool part? Ah, oh, man, I'm getting myself beat here. Oh, I'm getting my... Ooh, that's what happens when your opponent goes flying. And speaking of anime, the JoJo Bizarre Adventures Part 4 is coming up in spring. It's known as the most anticipated of anime in spring because it focuses on other stories based on JoJo Bizarre Adventures. I had JoJo Bizarre Adventures All-Star Battle for the PS3. I just finished the game, and it looks really, really awesome. I got all the characters except for the DLC because there are some episodes required DLC. If you had that kind of situation before, then you probably had to get DLC characters first off. Yeah, I know, it's a tough choice. But it works well. And I know most people think that Knights of Zodiac was a little weirder than the Japanese dub. It was actually called that because it got broadcast over in the US as well. As you see, I just got an S rank. I won that one. It depends on the battle results. You get a number of points in there, but it's actually really interesting, no doubt. But yeah, that's pretty much about that one. Now I know my review wasn't that bad, but hopefully I'll do it. I might think of doing it again once I get better. Once I get all the DLC in this one, as well as JoJo Bizarre Adventures, which I'll think of doing some other time. Well, this has been Saint Seiya Brave Soldiers. If you want to see more videos like that, be sure to hit the like button, and be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more videos like that, I'll just be around. So till then, this is me, signing out.